Hello, I'm Laura, and today I'm going to be doing a let's chat about how to deal with bad friendships and toxic friendships. You know, the friendships that just don't make you feel good now, the people that you don't really need in your life. And yes, so apologies for the light, it's really golden orange because I was going to film it about half an hour ago, but the sun was literally in my eyes so I couldn't see, so I was like, we're not going to do a repeat of that like a few weeks ago, so I was just going to deal with it, and now it's gone orange, so yeah. Okay, and while you're here, make sure you subscribe for more weekly videos every Tuesday at 6 PM, and make sure you hit the little alarm button so you don't miss seeing this. I know I said it a few weeks ago and it rhymed, but I kind of like my rhymes, as you can probably tell from my everything, all the stuff that I repeat every week. I like my rhymes. So the first thing of how to deal with bad friendships and bad friends is to realise that they are bad friends. And to do this you need to, I would say, chat to other people, look at other people's friendships, like see like are you having a healthy friendship, like are they making you feel good, are they making you feel bad. Chat to your parents. I chat to my mum and she is the best person. You know, do you ever have that thing with your mum where when you fall out with a friend and then they're like, I never liked them anyway, and they're like, I could see straight through them as soon as I met them, and your mum almost has like a sixth sense with your friendship, I find. But I would say, it sounds horrible, but you have just got to cut it off. Like, literally just cut it off. It's like ripping a plaster off. Just do it all in one go. Just cut it straight off. Ignore the texts, ignore the calls. Do whatever until they realise what they've done is wrong and that it's hurt you. And if you're somebody that's not good at confrontation, then this is the way to do it. You need to ignore them. Oh my gosh, my window, I'm sorry, I forgot again. You just need to ignore them until they realise what they've done is wrong and that they're not being a very good friend. If you're confident enough, then just call them straight out. Tell them straight out how you're feeling. And I mean, I used to be when I was really gobby, I would be able to just like call somebody out and be like, why have you been saying this about me, or why have you done this? It's often not very nice to confront people, especially if you're doing it out of attention and like in front of lots of people. Pull them over to one side, message them on Facebook or something, like explain yourself well. Don't do it for attention to just get gobby at other people, because what does that achieve? It just embarrasses the person even more, and this isn't what you're hoping to achieve out of this. You're just wanting to make them a better person, basically. Another tip is to be honest. Like, I know I would much rather be told what I've done wrong to upset this person, so then I can know for the future. Like, if I did something to upset somebody, then and without realising, lots of people do it subconsciously, then you know for the future not to do it again, then you won't hurt more people. So just be honest with the person. Obviously don't go straight out like calling them names and everything and making it worse than it is. Just be honest with them. And you don't have to be nasty. You're not doing this to like gain points and everything. There's no point being nasty, and because what do you achieve from being nasty? Honestly, what do you achieve? Apart from like it might give you a kick at the time, but then you look like a right cow afterwards. And I would just say, just don't be nasty, try and be constructive about it. And it might feel like the right time, it might feel like the right thing to do at the time, but afterwards you'll look back and be like, whoa, I was nasty. And finally, find new friends, find better friends. This is something my mum doesn't understand. I say it to my mum and I'm like, it's hard to just swap friendship groups like that, and I get it. I completely get how hard it is. You can't just like drop friends that you've been friends with since like year 7 or for 2 years now, and you can't just drop them like that. But just gently migrate away from them maybe, and just like slowly make other friends. Have friends from like other groups, like join different groups and activities to do, like, I don't know, when you're younger, maybe guides or dance, or I don't know what you do. What can you do? What can you do? Or go to like your local youth club and everything like that, and meet new people and make new friends, because it's crazy the amount of good friends I have out of school. I would say some of my closest friends I don't go to school with, so it's often nice to not have them in school. I have got 5 top tips to basically round this all up. So number 1 is never stick with one friend. Have more than one friend, just in case you fall out, you have a bit of a row with that friend, or if they're even like ill at school and then you're just left to fend by yourself for one day. You know that in year 7 when you have that one best friend and then they're ill and you're like, where is everyone? I don't know who to hang around with now. And that one friend could suddenly turn on you one day and decide that they don't want to be friends with you, and then you're pretty much screwed because then you have nobody else. The second tip is to don't gossip and bitch to people at your school or people that know other people. I tell my mum stuff. If I want to talk about somebody, I tell my mum, because I know she's not going to Facebook message them, she's not going to tell them, she's not going to cause a row by telling people Tell somebody, like, I know that Tilly, hi Tilly, I know you're watching, Tilly tells her boyfriend if she's ever got something because he understands, like, he'll listen, but then he won't go and tell everyone at school, do you know what I mean? Like, just tell somebody that's not likely to go and tell other people, or find somebody trustworthy, or just don't bitch and gossip. Like, that's the easiest thing, is to just don't do it in the first place. But if you need to, then do it with somebody that won't tell. Number 3 is to be careful who you tell secrets and stuff to. Don't trust people straight away. I used to be very naive and let people in and tell them secrets like that. And now I've become a bit more reserved and I need to learn who to trust. And I think that's the most important thing. You need to find somebody that's trustworthy, that you want to tell your secrets. If you have friends that you don't want to tell secrets to, are they really that good a friend? Because friends should be people that are there to support you and listen to you when you've got problems and everything like that. So yeah, be careful who you tell stuff to straight away, but obviously learn who you can tell stuff to also. Number 4 is to know who they are friends with. If you have a really, really close friend, know who they are also friends with, who they may go and tell stuff to. The amount of times that I've been saying something, or somebody else has been saying something, or somebody's been saying something to me and they're like gossiping away to me, and then they suddenly realise that they're also talking about one of my friends, and it's like, oh yeah, you should have realised that maybe you should keep your mouth shut and you should be talking about somebody, and just notice who they are friends with too. So just be careful. I'd say be a bit reserved, like take a step back, think who could they go and tell this to. And number 5 is, if somebody trusts you enough to tell you a big secret or a little secret, no matter how big or small the secret is, do not tell anyone. The biggest thing that I hated was when I would tell people my secrets and they would go and tell other people, or if I would tell other people's secrets. Like, it's so wrong, it's so horrible. Somebody has trusted you with this information and you go off and tell like 5 other people, and it's like, what's the point? Why this person has trusted you? And you really don't want a reputation as a secret spreader, because then nobody tell you anything. I've got friends that I'm like, I'm just not going to tell you anything because I do not trust you as far as I can throw you. You don't want to be a friend like that. Sorry, I'm having a really bad hair day today. You don't want friends like that. You don't want to be that friend. I have been that friend. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I have been that friend that has been not very trustworthy. I'm obviously not that anymore. I think that I'm very trustworthy now. But having a big mouth doesn't get you anywhere. It really doesn't. I mean, unless with Donald Trump, but look at his reputation. Those are my 5 top tips, and then some other things of how to deal with bad friendships. So I really hope that you enjoyed this. I hope this was helpful. If it was, leave a comment down below, give it a big thumbs up. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're having an amazing week. The sun is shining and it's January. This is amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, everything you always do, and I will see you next Tuesday at 6 PM for another Laura video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.